All right, what is good, my people? Welcome to GQ Wrestling, the only place where fashion and wrestling meet. On today's show, we gonna talk about Cody hunts the bloodline, a icon retires. Then, of course, we're gonna hit the merch booth. Also, we're going to hit on how wrestling fans gone too far. And, of course, we said it was coming. The top WWE prospects.
In some old days, you hear me?
He's G. I'm Q. And together, we are authentic. See? We are the in crowd. We are the ones who win. The best in the business. We are the next G. So G, how you doing this week?
Oh man, I can honestly say the week ended pretty good, man. A lot of stuff happened unexpectedly, man. A lot of stuff that I'm looking forward to, man. I'm really looking forward to Cody Nader, man.
The Cody Nader. We gonna explain that, but yeah, G been talking about this. He got this crazy cool idea that I know y'all can't wait to hear, man. But same here, man. It's been a weird week, but you know we got a lot of stuff right, and you know wrestling always makes it better. And speaking of better, I'm looking better every day. So you know we gonna get to it, but. Before we get to it, I got a question, man. Either we are psychics or has wrestling been real predictable?
Well, y'all can call me Mr. Predictable. I predicted, I got my crystal ball by me right now. I see what's going to happen, especially leading to WrestleMania.
Yeah, man, you was 100 out of 100. You got every prediction right, especially at the Elimination Chamber. I think I got the one wrong, man. I wanted British Strong Style to win. They got a whole new name. Pete and his homeless homie, they got a whole new name. But they did amazing at the Chamber, man. But you got all of them right. All your picks been elite, man. I mean, if y'all the betting type, y'all better follow G, man, at Figures Elite, man. He got it on lock, man. So,
Pete, man, you and your tag partner, man, y'all went above and beyond. I think
should have won.
Well, in my opinion, that was one of y'all best matches. Y'all definitely should have won. Y'all put on the show. I'm looking definitely forward to future-wise y'all being tag champs.
Yeah, man. Y'all really got it done. Man. Even on Raw this week, you predicted everything from top to bottom. How are you doing this?
It just comes to me.
Man, tell us the truth.
It comes to me like a thief in the night.
Are you an alien? Have you been here before?
I don't want to give away secrets.
Yeah, we don't want Area 51 up in here, man. Because they just going to suppress the truth. But we are the truth, y'all. So we going to get to it. Okay, since you the next Cleo the Psychic, since you the all-knowing, like the Wizard of Oz, tell us the one prediction that you got made on past shows, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on X. People was trying to get on me about saying Twitter and X. Y'all know what it is. But what's the one prediction, your number one prediction that hasn't come true that you want to come true?
I predict this, and y'all heard it from the Oracle. That's what I'm calling myself now.
Oh, that's dope.
Night 1 of WrestleMania, Cody would definitely fight The Rock. And check this out. Not only will he fight The Rock, I believe deep down in my soul, I was finna sing the song, but Kingdom, y'all know, special referee will be CM Punk.
Holy shit.
Night 2, Cody would definitely face Roman.
Man, what you just said got my mind everywhere. What if, like, I don't know, man. What if, based on what you said, right?
CM Punk is going to play a major part because, again, he didn't finish his story. But just to see, I feel CM Punk's, like, just to see one of us make it, Cody, we both finish our story.
Yeah, man, I know he going to be looking forward to next year finishing that story. But that'll be awesome because, like, if, like, The Rock says, I'm going to make you fight me night 1, Cody's bruised and battered after that match. What if he lose that match because of something crazy? And people like, oh, no, they're going to let Cody lose night 2 too. I'm just saying, I just want, that'd be cool because to see Cody being bruised and battered going into that match versus Roman, people don't know how he's going to do it. That'd be awesome, man.
I definitely think Cody gonna be in the best shape of his life leading up to WrestleMania.
He has to.
Not only that, again, guys, if y'all remember, Cody told Roman in the ring, I'm gonna take everything from you. That being said, even though I still think Rock's a double agent, FBI, I think they're gonna put on a hell of a show first night. After the first night, Double Agent Rock will not only show up night 2, but do something amazingly big.
You talking about, like, call the Roman the belt? Or would that take away from Cody's story? Like, you know, Cody would probably want to do it alone.
I don't think so because Cody said he's been talking to Council. And who's to say who else will show up to aid Cody? Cody's apparently, guys, been talking to a bunch of people, a bunch of high up people. And when I say high up, I mean high up on the bar.
And I believe you because wrestling has more than one
Royal family.
Okay. Now, for my number 1 prediction that I wish upon a star that it happens is, of course, the new Mega Powers. I want Jade and Bianca to join together to make the greatest women's tag team ever. Picture this. The Kabuki Warriors have to face a surprise opponent for WrestleMania. Bianca music hits. I'm on my own against the wall. Hair flying everywhere. Then it gets quiet. You know, you got Bianca on stage staring down at the Kabuki Warriors. And then from nowhere, Jade Cargill music hits. She walks out with Bianca. It is money. We got the money. I'm talking about they walking down the ramp as a tag team, you know, headed towards the Kabuki Warriors. Music blaring, fans going crazy. I mean, they approaching them, you know, the tag team to make some damage and to take control from Asuka and Kyrie, man. I would love that to happen, man. And then, you know what? They become the new tag team champ. Jade learns besides Bianca. Eventually, jealousy breaks them up like Hogan and Macho. And the new Mega Powers collide. Night 2, WrestleMania 41 for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Also, another big prediction, just to add extra. Randy Orton and Logan Paul for the belt at WrestleMania.
All right.
If not WrestleMania, definitely SummerSlam.
All right, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite. That is...
And you know, before we go down to the ring and talk about everything in between, we have to hit the merch booth. So let's talk about this week's best merch. So what have you seen? What merch caught your eye this week?
I've seen amazing merch and I've seen shockful merch. Let's get into the amazing merch, which was a shocker. I didn't see it coming. You know, but Ringside Collectibles dropped the Cody Ultimate 21. It looks like the gear from Royal Rumble.
Oh, I was hoping for WrestleMania 39.
It looks awesome. I mean, the first Ultimate was awesome, so I know this one will be just as good.
Mattel, they did their thing with the first Ultimate. That box was elite.
Good looking out with the Cody Ultimate this week. So guys, make sure y'all cop one before it sells out.
Definitely. And I understand that you don't have the best relationship with Ringside Collectibles, but shouts out to them this week. I think they getting better.
Let's hope so. Also, a big shocker. I want to talk about this Rock Slap Cody shirt.
That's the number one topic on the show. As far as merch goes. Wow.
I literally had to take a double take and look at it. Like, The Rock has exceeded expectations on being probably, as of now, people are probably calling him the best heel in the game.
Yeah, people are loving him, man. Like we said last week, they love to hate The Rock.
The fact that he took the Batman theme when he slapped Robin, you seen it on a lot of memes, you seen it on a lot of posts.
The Cody crybabies.
And I'm pretty sure he'll have it on SmackDown tonight. He's probably gonna come out wearing it. Rock is
He's back, man. Heel Rock is back. The GOAT returns.
But again, guys, you can't do nothing but like The Rock. He's The Rock.
Yeah, I'm sure a couple of Cody crybabies gonna get that shirt.
Right.
I mean, you just have to.
If I get it, guys, don't be mad.
For prosperity reasons. So, we also had Funkos, and sure we got a few Funko fans. Hell in a Cell Cody dropped. And out of all of them, between Kurt Angle, I think we had Shotzi and Braun Strowman. Of course, Cody was the only one to sell out. I mean, on Amazon, they already gonna double the price. Cody's, as far as merchandise goes, Cody and his team putting out that heat, man.
Again, and also another, even though it's been out a while, but make sure you guys cop the Cody Pharaoh hoodie and the Cody Pharaoh shirt. I think those two are his best items out right now.
Yeah, man.
Definitely make sure you guys get those. Those are available on WWE Shop. Shout out WWE Shop for always going above and beyond and giving the wrestling lovers what they want.
Except for on Black History Month, that shirt was weak. And y'all know it. Y'all could have put the whole squad on there.
Yes.
Every black wrestler, y'all own them.
Epic fail, guys.
Y'all own them. I mean, y'all could have put Brock on the shirt if y'all wanted to, since he always take championships from black people. But I digress. Next, we want to talk about the main thing that we seen in the merch booth that wasn't even supposed to be up yet. I was like, let me get that. Let me get that. They were like, oh, no, you can't get that because it's not technically out. And that's the Dudley Boys Signature Series belts. Now, the Dudley Boys recently signed their legend contract with WWE. That means you should be seeing a lot of Dudley, ECW influence gear coming out. But they actually had their belt come up for order, and then they took it down. But on screen, y'all can see this is how it looked. And the Legends thing is always awesome with the WWE because we know that Bray Wyatt has a Legends thing. He has a Legends contract. That means we're going to be getting more and more of his legendary merch come back in line from, I think they're going to bring back out the Cult Leader hat, maybe the Cult Leader shirt. And you know we getting where our most wanted merch is, even though we got it, The Fiend. Yeah. We trying to see that mask come back out. We trying to see
the belt, the lantern.
Definitely the belt and the lantern. A lot of fans have been waiting to get that stuff. A lot of fake fans just hyped up the prices on that stuff across eBay because they know the other fake fans would also want it now. But
Shout out to the real Bray fans, man.
Please shout them out, because a lot of times, if you wanted Bray Wyatt stuff, you would have been had it. If you want that Fiend stuff, like when the WWE fired the Fiend, all that stuff was marked down pennies on the dollar. And you'll go to places, and especially Facebook groups, and post your Bray collection. They'll just trash it. What an ugly belt. Bray dies. Oh my God. Anybody have the Bray Wyatt belt? I've been looking for it everywhere. The prices are just crazy. Come on, man. Shout out to the true fans.
I just want to say this. Bray Wyatt's Fiend character is probably my favorite character of all time.
Yeah.
It's because I'm a huge horror fanatic.
The Fiend was horror. Everything, man.
I really wish Bray would have been in a horror movie.
I think he had a lot of that going on, but you know, he was gone too soon. Gone from us way too soon.
The Firefly show was legendary. I still watch it to this day.
We can credit the Fiend with getting us back into wrestling.
You're a forever legend.
To us, you're everything. Once we took our hiatus from wrestling, and for me it was around 2012. I got back into it around 2020, and it was all because of Bray, man. So shouts out to Bray. R.I.P. Okay, that's what happened at the merch booth. That's what we seen. Now it's time to go down to the ring. Okay, on the way to the ring, we gotta shout out the Next Gen team. So, who we gonna shout out this week, G? Who we got?
Big ups, and both of these guys are from our city. They from ATL, Georgia, GA. I want to give big shouts out because he does a lot for the Twitter community, not only for itself but with kids and
Cody King, man.
The Rose Collector, Gunnar Mathis, man. Big ups, bro, man. You literally do so much, man. I just was looking at a post where you gave away the Cody Farrell shirt to a young Cody fan, which made him extremely happy, man.
The kingdom grows.
Big shouts out to Gunnar Mathis again. Make sure y'all follow his page on Twitter, Gunnar Mathis. And also Bam, who is our personal dear friend, close friend, Kaiju Panda, man. Thank you for your support. Make sure y'all follow him on TikTok, Kaiju Panda. He does great video editing on video game videos, RPGs, and much more. So make sure you guys follow both of those guys.
Yeah, man.
Thank you guys for y'all support, and check them out.
Yeah, I would like to shout out personally MSC at MSC on X/Twitter. Just a phenomenal person. I hit him up, say, man, could you throw a quick logo together for us, the GQW? He did, ECW fashion, and we just want to thank him, man. Check out his content. His content is crazy. I'm talking about some of the best promo poster style art you will ever see, man. Yeah. And Jade Cargill, if you're listening, follow that, man. I mean, probably your biggest fan. Why not? And also, oh my God, this week, my princess turned 16. And her favorite wrestler of all time, maybe her favorite celebrity of all time, is Charlotte Flair. And could you believe my princess got a Sweet 16 shout out from the queen? Shouts out to Charlotte Flair. Thank you so much. You made her day, her year, her month, her everything. Thanks for the shout out, Charlotte. So, you know, those are the people who we thought really needed a special shout out. So thank you. And you are now part of the in crowd. Appreciate it. So if you in it, represent it. Don't hate it. Get authenticated. Because if you ain't in the faction, you're just a distraction. Next gen for the win. But now, let's get on it, doggone it. Cody hunts the Bloodline. I mean, y'all heard what the man said.
Because the
He's tired of being a
bloodline
prey.
isn't hunting me.
Cody
I'm hunting the bloodline.
Again, I seen this coming. I mean, Cody doesn't back down, not only from the bloodline, but he doesn't back down from anybody. So the fact, if y'all were watching last week, they came from him, Solo and Slick Jimmy. That's what I call him now, Slick Jimmy.
Hoodie Solo, Slick Jimmy.
Also Jimmy, stop doing your brother like that, dude. Like, he's really, even though all the bullshit you've always done to him, he still got your back. I could never do my brother like you do, Jay. So Jimmy, Slick Jim, stop it.
Stop it.
But the fact that Slick Jim and Solo came after him,
Hoodie Solo, come on. You
this isn't business anymore. This is personal. And Cody made that known last episode of Raw. He said out of his mouth to Paul Heyman, "You think the bloodline is hunting me? I'm hunting the bloodline." So don't be shocked if he shows up tonight on SmackDown.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. But my question is, are we going to get some type of War Games Cody poster where he got the whole mask on, popping up like the Predator? Or are we going to get the Cody-nator?
I would love the
Cody Terminator.
You heard it here first, the Cody-nator. If y'all see this on any post, they stole it from us.
The Cody-nator.
Just how Arnold Schwarzenegger was. Shout out to James Cameron, one of the greatest movies ever. Arnold Schwarzenegger was consistent. He literally did what he's supposed to do. Even though he failed at the end, he was consistent on his journey. Cody's not going to fail. Unlike Arnold, he's going to succeed.
But we got to look at it like the whole series, right? Last year, it was like Terminator 1. Cody almost got what he was coming for. But this time, it's like Terminator 2.
He's liquid, Cody.
And Cody's about to win it all. And he about to go down with his thumb up. You don't know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like that. So, man, after everything that the Bloodline has did to not only Cody, but to everybody else, they not only about to get hunted, but they about to get hunted like a ghost. Because Cody coming, man. And I'm just dying to see what's going to happen on SmackDown because it should be epic.
I'm really dying to see if Seth Rollins, the revolutionary, the visionary, I really want to see if he's really going to be on Cody's side, if he really going to have his back. Y'all know the history with Cody and Seth. Hell in the Cell, which is my favorite Cody match of all times to this day. Seth hates the bloodline. Well, he says he hates them. So Seth, if you hear this podcast, mean all the stuff you said to Cody.
Because I mean, off the record, we weren't on the podcast, but earlier this week, I kind of brought it up now. Could Seth Rollins trade on Cody? Oh, that would be devastating, right?
But this is the thing.
I mean, Seth always been Cody's op.
But again, this is the thing, y'all. The bloodline has so many enemies. This is why I say, well, Triple H let it be known, this will be the biggest WrestleMania ever. I think Cody's gonna have so many allies. Cody probably have allies outside that's been retired that will show up. Mm-hmm. I really would love to see his brother Dustin Rhodes show up. Most definitely. Dustin, show up for your brother.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling what you just said about that, but the more and more I think about it, because it was a part during Elimination Chamber doing the Grayson Waller effect where when Cody called out The Rock and when he said, I want to fight you one-on-one, Seth walked up behind him. And for a moment there, I really thought this Seth was about to turn rogue. I mean, could you imagine if Seth attacked Cody before WrestleMania? It's like, who can you trust? I think that'll just make it even more heightened. But Seth is so over right now. His character in such a good place. I don't think the fans will want to see that. Maybe I'll look into it further.
Seth has to worry about Drew.
I don't know.
Seth's got to worry about Drew McIntyre at this point. Like, I think, you know, like Drew tried to convince Seth, why are you helping Cody? Why would you risk your health going into WrestleMania getting hurt and you got to fight me, which we all know Seth has been Drew McIntyre countless times, crown jewel. So this is really just, to me, like a normal match because Seth
That's what I'm saying.
Seth has been there, done that.
I'm not, out of every match, no matter if Drew is doing his best work, you know, since whenever, the whole match is just boring and they need something to spice it up. And I believe MSC had the correct idea over on X, on Twitter, when he put out this. Now, wouldn't this make sense for CM Punk to be the special referee of this match? That would make it more interesting.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Because, you know, CM Punk and Seth Rollins do not like each other. Definitely Drew McIntyre don't like CM Punk. So just to have that whole dynamic in there, the person who Seth was supposed to face and the person who DM Punk hates, I believe that would make the match. Now that would make it a WrestleMania match. What do you think?
That's a very, very, very great prediction because I failed to realize the hatred Drew and Seth have. I mean, self-hatred is even more than Drew's hatred for CM Punk.
Yeah, you remember when CM Punk came back? Boy, that boy Seth was about to come for him. I was like, oh my God, it's a shoot. I was like, oh, he broke kayfabe, homie. Look, that would just make the match even better. But will it happen? We don't know. But we have the Oracle with us. He probably knows.
I think 99.9% with my brother just saying that I believe in my heart CM Punk would be special referee for Seth and Drew's WrestleMania.
Yeah, shouts out to MSC. Shouts out. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, now to touch on a kind of touchy subject this week. We'll talk about it. How wrestling fans went too far. Now, in this segment, we definitely gonna talk about the Maxine Dupri situation. On screen, we'll show the video now of what happened to Maxine Dupri. Okay, so y'all seen it. So let's talk about it. All right. In my opinion, you have to take the boos and the cheers as motivation. Before they yelled Maxine sucks, they yelled Rocky sucks. And look how Rocky is now. Look how that turned out. And don't forget, it wasn't always Tiffy time. Even at events like this, Tiffany Stratton got heckled and, you know, talked about by fans and said that she sucked. But, you know, look at her now. She's one of the most over prospects in the WWE. And then look at Roman. Roman had it the worst. And Roman, if you listening, we wasn't one of them. We wasn't even looking at wrestling during the period when you came in. And from when you became the tribal chief, that's when we started. We weren't the ones booing for you.
I didn't know who you were.
So to go back and see how they treated Roman, especially the night after he beat the Taker, that was the worst treatment I ever seen to any superstar ever. But Roman had it the worst, and now he's the best. So, you know, you got to take that. People going to boo you or cheer you. That's what they paid to do. And we got a lot of sensitive people across social media that don't understand that. This is just part of the game. What do you think?
Number one, I don't like Maxine Dupri. I think she shouldn't even be there. Number one, I did some Scooby-Doo research on her. She's an ex-model. But
True.
this is my thing,
A
which
lot
is
of models,
crazy insane to me. How do you go from a model to wrestling, but you go past NXT straight to WWE? I mean, she went past people. She went past GOATs like Gigi Dolan. She went past Nikita Lyons. She went past so many others.
To tell you the truth, I really don't remember seeing Maxine Dupri in NXT.
She wasn't.
And, you know, to be fair, a lot of
They LeBron'd
wrestling...
They LeBron'd her.
She went straight to the league.
They draft LeBron straight from high school to the league. They drafted her straight from
the
Hollywood.
thing about LeBron was talented. And
she looks fucking terrible. Excuse my language. She looks terrible.
see, and that goes to the thing where the WWE has one of the best developmental systems in the game, right?
Take her to account like Jade. That's why y'all ain't seen Jade. Jade has been in the dungeon. She's been in the lab because
Yeah,
Jade,
she's been at the performance center, and you know
Jade wants to give y'all a show, man. Like,
they are really handling Jade how I believe they should have handled Maxine, because it comes down to this: people pay their money to see pro wrestling, and Maxine Dupri in ring does not look like a pro. So it really comes down to the point where, are these fans being mean, or are they just being honest?
honestly, I
Just
even feel if she went to the count, she would still look like she does now.
I just think they shouldn't have her out there until she's ready. Give that screen time to somebody who deserves it, who's worked on their craft and mastered it, because that's what the big show is for. I mean, if y'all didn't let Braun Steiner out there for almost 2 years, why would you let Maxine Dupri go out there like that? I mean, you can't almost blame the fans. You got to blame development on this slip up, because she doesn't look good. And
now you crybabies making support Maxine posts and we love you, Maxine. Why do y'all love her? She hasn't done anything.
It's like, I think it's just the climate that we're in, where people feel like, you know, they got to be overly positive. But sometimes
making emotional videos.
Negativity.
Maxine, leave her alone.
That all negative stuff can lead to her saying, okay, somebody has been gaslighting me to believe that I could do this and I was doing good, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I need to go into the lab and come back out with something different. From whatever happens from this point on, Maxine Dupri will either be made or broke by this. Hopefully it's a make or break situation where she decides to come back stronger, because it's not just about the fans being mean, it's about the fans being real.
Hit the
and
road,
we have to
Max,
be real.
and don't you come back no more.
Wow.
No more.
You trying to get our show canceled, man. You know them guys will come for us.
Hit the road, Max.
But we aren't ready. If y'all want to come.
We're real over here.
Correct.
I don't know about any other show, but we definitely speak real stuff. We definitely gonna speak our mind. So again, it was a epic fail for Triple H to bring her in a company like that with so many talented females and males, for her to come out there and embarrass herself night
after night,
Monday after Monday,
from Raw to the house shows.
That's craziness, Triple H. That's insane.
So Maxine Dupri, either prevail or fail. It's up to you. But as for us, we got to get on to the next topic. Okay. Said when from talent who needs the most work. We about to talk about the talent who's put work to be the next big things. So in this segment, we talk about the top WWE prospects. It's my favorite time of the year, which is not only WrestleMania season, but also draft season. This is the time of year where the best up-and-coming prospects are ranked for the NFL. So you know what? We're going to do the same thing for the WWE today. So we're about to talk about the top WWE prospects on the GQ Wrestling big board. So here we go. Who's number one on the list?
Hey, you know who the number one prospect is.
Yeah, I know, but do they know?
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker. Boy. Jada Parker. Let's talk about it.
Jada Parker, man. I don't even know why she's still in NXT. Now, that's who they should have sent straight to WWE besides Maxine Dupri.
Facts. Because Jada got it all.
Jada's got the swag. She got the moves. She's believable.
Man, she's uber believable. She is one of those girls that you know in the hood that the guys came and got to fight any girl who was messing with them. She seems like the type of girl that will wear baggy clothes, and then one time, maybe it's prom or something, she undressed up, and you like, dang, I know you had it like that. And her character just comes off. When we say authentic, this is what we talking about. Jada is real. Her character and how she is, it doesn't seem far away from how she is in real life.
Right. You know, she's a Florida realist. She's from Florida. She played b-ball. Mm-hmm. You know, she, just like Bianca, she's done a lot before she got to the wrestling scene. I am definitely waiting to see even bigger stuff with her, but I would definitely. Now, hear me out. A future dream match for me would be for her to fight either Bianca or Jade.
You know what? Black History Month just ended, and you still trying to have our people fighting each other.
Or like I was telling my brother, I predict, y'all heard it here first, I predict if Jada comes to WWE, when she comes to WWE, she's gonna fight Bianca and Jade, but at the same time, I feel Bianca, Jade, and Jada will form a alliance like Damage Control. You heard it here first, so when it happens, when y'all see it on the screen, when y'all see all three ladies walk out, remember who told y'all first.
The Oracle has spoken. Okay, next up on the list is a prospect that it really is her time. Yes, it's Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton. Let's talk about her.
Oh, man.
This woman is uber athletic. I would compare to Bianca as far as athleticism go. Tiffany looks incredible in the ring. She believes her character. And as you've seen at the Elimination Chamber, the crowd loves her. She's a heel, but they love her for real.
Tiffany Stratton is she will be around a long time. I can see her being the next female Roman Reigns in the division, just because.
You think so?
I mean, look at her now. She's just gotten into WWE. She just got signed, and they all really love her just as much as Charlotte Flair has been in there.
Yeah, as much as I want my dream scenario to happen at WrestleMania, I do think somehow, some way, we're going to see Tiffany Stratton versus Bianca Belair. I mean, and that's going to be an amazing match. They already gonna had the beef backstage during promos. They went after each other over at Elimination Chamber. And now, if that's the match for WrestleMania between those two, let it be. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that.
And guess what, guys? It's Friday, so y'all know what that means. It's Tiffy time.
We're going to get to see her tonight. And even though with a couple of her early matches on the roster, especially the one between Zelina Vega, she needs to work on her Tiffy timing. But at Elimination Chamber, that was her best performance. We need that Tiff every week. But the next prospect, we done gave the girls all the love. You know we love the girls. But let's talk about the guy. Let's talk about the guy to us. And that's Trick Williams. Trick is also a former athlete who's joined NXT. You know, he came in looking from where he was to where he is now is incredible. And I believe when Trick came out during the SmackDown to help Melo when he ran out, when his music hit and the crowd automatically knew every word, Triple H and everybody at Gorilla Position, they had to just stand up. Stand up. I'm talking about they had to stand up with that face like when the Alabama coaching staff seen Forrest Gump run across the field. That's how you had to stand up and look at him because Trick is a star.
Now, Trick is awesome. Big shots out to Trick, man. I love you. I love to see you in the ring, homie, man. Big ups. You definitely need to come to the WWE. I can see you now. Hear me out, because I'm the Oracle, y'all. I can see Trick teaming up with Jay Uso.
Okay.
That'll be a great tag. Him and Jay. Jay's got the same energy as Trick.
Yeah.
Jay controls the crowd. Trick. Now, hear me out, guys. Picture both of these athletes come out. Jay's on the rope. The crowd's going crazy. And at the same time, they're saying, whoop that Trick. I can see it happen.
Trick? I mean, yeet that Trick could be a thing.
That's even better. Yeet that Trick. And
it could be a thing.
now, you heard that from us first. So, if y'all see that on a merch shirt, if you see that on a merch shirt, if they come to tag and you see yeet that Trick, y'all heard it from us first. But my favorite right now, Brian Breaker.
Yeah, man. Brian, he's from here. You know we're going to rally behind Braun Steiner.
Another future heavyweight. I really see him years to come with the belt, making his dad proud. Shout out to Rick Steiner, the Steiner brothers, one of my favorites.
Yeah, and he's just the perfect blend of both of them. I mean, he has the true athleticism of his Uncle Scott.
And he looks incredible.
Has the power and force of his dad, Rick.
He reminds me of Goldberg.
He's so intense. Yeah, man, that intensity is off the charts, man. So, as we continue to talk about the guys, you got Trick, who's just awesome. He comes out with his music. Whoop that Trick. You got Booker T on him. I like it. Man, it'd be so crunk. He could be the next Booker T. And you know, we got the next best in the line of Steiners. And I'm hoping they, at some point, let it be known that his name is Braun Steiner. Give that man his name, man. I mean, it could be a Pete Dunne situation. But yeah, in our last prospect on our list, we probably say the best for last. She is the most impressive woman prospect, in our opinion, to ever come into wrestling. That's a mouthful right there. But in our opinion, this woman could probably be the 10th wonder of the world. We know who the Knife Wonder was. If that gives you any idea who we talking about, we're talking about Jade. We're talking about Jade Cargill. Because GQW, we are definitely jaded.
Definitely. Also, she has a badass shirt. WWE shop again. Make sure y'all cop her shirt.
We got ours. And this shirt is already an instant classic. But don't believe us. We're so jaded at this point. And just like we want to say always, it's about how she's being handled. It's always a situation with Jade where they're leaving us wanting for more. And that's good. If she's not in the ring, they got her on a show every week doing spots and promos. And I think you just want to see Jade out there because beyond her physical attraction, she is a physical attraction. She's something that you have to see to believe. She is front page. She is a star. Without even wrestling, this is a person who you would tune in to watch. So I love how they're handling Jade. I don't mind if she's not in the ring right now because when she has been in the ring, it has been incredible. It has been must-see TV. Even at just we talking about that one time at Royal Rumble, she was the main attraction. That's what everybody left remembering was her. And Bayley won, but everybody just the sight of Jade Cargill was everything. That's why we believe that Jade Cargill is and will be one of the top women in this division for a long time. She's number one prospect material. The next segment. Oh, give me shrimp. This one is special to me. I mean, I don't know if it gets more special than this. Because this next segment is a icon retires. Not just a icon, but the icon. The man called Sting. For me, Sting is the end all, be all. Me and my brother are from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. And for us, Sting was everything. He's quite literally the foundation of our fanhood when it comes to wrestling. Growing up seeing him versus Ric Flair, sitting on our dad's knee, wanting Sting to win it so bad. And for 1990 to come along and all the lumberjacks surrounding the ring in that crowd in Baltimore, Maryland during the Great American Bash and us watching from home to see that inside cradle and to hear that count of 1, 2, 3. Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross on the call. It was probably, not even probably, it was the greatest moment for me as a wrestling fan ever, till this day. I'm not talking about who's the best. I'm not getting into all that. I'm just talking about who's my favorite. And my favorite wrestler of all time came from Venice Beach, California. And it was, and it is, the man called Sting. Sting, on behalf of my entire family, from my wife to my brother, G, you are our favorite. There will never be another Sting. We got to see you this week, leading up to your last match. That entrance, I can't even keep it together right now. I know everybody want to speculate whether he will come back, because this isn't the first time we're going to see Sting retire. But each time is just as important as the last. And who wouldn't want to see their hero do it just one more time? But if this is the last time, Sting, from GQ Wrestling, thank you. And with that said, no cap, it's a wrap. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to join the in crowd by subscribing here and following us at GQ Wrestling across social media. Get authenticated. This has been Next Gen. So from G to Q,
We appreciate you.
salute.